Hello, I'm Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. Please excuse my appearance. I've been working outside all day. So I'm going to do a review on this Sawtooth Amber Ale from Left Hand Brewing Company. In 2016, I did the Sawtooth Nitro. I guess that was the one that I remember, but I didn't remember that it was a nitro beer. So I've never done this one before. I was expecting it to be a revisit, but fortunately enough, like I said, I haven't never done this one. So this is a 5.3% ABV with 22 IBUs. Brewed on the banks of the mighty St. Vrain. The perfect balance between chewy malt and herbal hops. Longmont, Colorado. Been there many, many times when I lived in Colorado. Okay. The ingredients is Rocky Mountain water, malted barley, wheat, hops, and yeast. And it says it contains wheat. Okay. Couldn't remember if this had a date on it or not. I don't see one. Oh man, it smells good. That's a nice amber ale. Oh yeah. The head is a nice, almost mocha, kind of khaki color to it. Finger of head. Has a little bit of frothiness around the, almost hate to pick this up, around the outside of it, and some bigger bubbles in the middle from just the aggressive pour. Jeremy got me a new tripod. This thing here's been a pain. I haven't got it out of the box yet, but I intend to. Yeah, it's got a light cloudiness to it. Oh man. Has a nice sweet malty aroma. You get a little wheat on the back end. You get a little hops on the back end of the aroma. That doesn't make any sense. You get a little hops, not on the back end, you get it. You get it? You get what I mean? Smells good. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Wow, that's good. That is really good. Light carbonation, almost a medium body on it. Get a sweet malty taste. You get a little hops in there on the back end, on the aftertaste. You get a little bit of the malts. I'm thinking are contributing to the sweetness, but it may not be. They may be contributing to a little bit of the bitterness on the back end. Wheat. It could be that, excuse me. Malted barley. Yeast. could be the sweet, like a sweet bready taste, but yet it has kind of that little bit of a bittering, brown bread crust kind of taste on the back end as well. It's almost to the point for me anyway. I like a little bit of a complex kind of beer. It's a smooth, crisp, kind of a clean kind of taste. Could be contributed to the water too, Rocky Mountain water. It's a good amber ale. Oh, wow. Very flavorsome, very enjoyable. First beer of the day. It's at the end of the day right now. I've been working out here all day. Been working on a long anticipated project. When we moved into this house 5 years ago, it belonged to my late brother-in-law, and things got a little overwhelming for him. He ended up passing away, but he was trying to take care of this property, and although he had a lot of knowledge, he just kind of got a little overwhelmed and just said, forget it. So there's some things that have been left undone or left maintained. The shed, for one thing. See the shed? It's falling apart. That's where we store a lot of our stuff in there that we can't, fit inside or can't be inside. But a lot of the boards are rotted, and it just needs some TLC. So we have been building. We just got through building new doors to put on there, and then we're gonna have to right up here, how we built it was these are some triangle pieces of plywood that go like that and go up on that eave. Whoops, I can't do it. It goes up on this eave right here. So we just got to take those down. Got to take these top boards off up here on both sides and replace them because they're rotten, and put 2 new pieces of plywood. Can't get my fingers where they need to go. Up in there. Get that top part done, then move our way down. This right here, that's 1 piece of plywood right there, and then over here, that's 1 piece of plywood on that side. Then you got the corners. Both the corners we gotta replace and fix over here. So get this whole face done, and then I'm gonna go around the other side of the shed over here and scrape all this loose paint off over here on this other side. And what we want to do is see if I can put my hand out here. How come it feels like it's backwards? We're going to put a lean-to, build another, like a roof that goes off the side over here, and make a covering that's about 6-7 feet out so we can park our rider lawnmower underneath there and get it out of the shed. It's in the shed. It takes up a lot of room in the shed. So I want to get it out of there. So there's a lot of work to be done, you know, get this thing there. So we've been busy trying to do that. I'm not a carpenter. Never claimed to be. So it's a little bit out of my element, but we figure it out. You know, we figure it out. It's not this kind of thing is not that hard for me, but I don't rush into things, because when I do that, I make mistakes. So things like that are complicated take me a little bit longer to get things done, because I don't want to make a mistake. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Lots of outside projects. The temperatures are like in the mid to high 70s for a while, and have been for a week or something. So we're taking advantage of these nice cool weather and try to get as much done as we can. There's not any rain. That's good and bad in the forecast. Can't work out in the rain, so this is about the perfect situation right now. So excuse me. So we've been getting up a little bit earlier. So if you got, you know, if y'all, those of you that is watching this review, if you're finding comments not being replied to as quick as what I used to, it's because I just haven't had the time to get back to you. Over the weekend, sometimes it's a little bit yay or nay, whether or not I'll be able to answer comments. I enjoy it. So, and I don't want people to think that I'm neglecting getting back to anybody. So, but sometimes I have to skip answering right away and try to get it. A lot of times when I go back to work and I'm eating my breakfast, drinking my coffee, is when I answer comments. But it's probably the best time. And then at lunchtime. Okay, I just want to do this review and just kind of chat with you guys a little bit. Sawtooth Amber Ale. If you guys can get this Left Hand Brewing Amber Ale and you like amber ales, you may very well like this one, because this is a very good amber ale in my opinion anyway. So check it out. Yep, I know it. I have 3 band-aids on this hand. It's normal. It's normal for me. My hands get dry really easy, and I start doing this, chewing on them, and then sometimes I peel the top layer of the nail back, you know, and it goes into my cuticle, and I bite it out, and it gets sore. Sometimes it bleeds. I know it's bad, isn't it? It's a bad habit. I've been doing it ever since I was real little. But so what I do is I take some triple antibiotic ointment or the cream or whatever, put it on there, and I put Band-Aid around it to keep it from, you know, keep the ointment from getting wiped off, or keep it clean. And so yeah, I mean, there's worse habits than that. I have a cat staring at me from afar. He hangs out around here. His name's Cowboy. He's a pretty cat. I think he's the one responsible for killing a baby possum that I found out here in my yard not too long ago. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. 15 minutes. Some of you don't want to hear Jerry waffling on about things, just want to see the review, and that's it. I understand that. Okay, this was the cap. I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you on the next one.